Well, hello. Today you found yourself on the C.O.O.K.I.E.Sports podcast. And if you see your team along these cups,
if you can see them,
you didn't make the playoffs. I'm sorry to tell you, you're bad.
Yeah.
You might not be bad next year, but this year, you're bad.
Some of you will be very good next year, honestly. Some of you will probably make the playoffs in a year or two.
Like, some of you have good potential, but, like, right now,
half of you don't have a head coach.
That's true. Some of you, the Dolphins, shouldn't have fired your head coach, but
what you gonna do?
Happens.
I guess they just want to burn down Miami. I don't know what else they're gonna do.
They're just like, oh, 2 winning seasons. You know what? You're fine. You don't need a job anymore. Good job though.
Thanks for all the picks, I guess.
Big free agents. Well, there's a lot of people who aren't free agents, but are going to be on the trade market next year. The man, Deshaun Watson.
Where do we think Deshaun Watson will go? There's a couple places that he has a chance to.
A lot of people want him. He's just out there.
A lot of different people want him now this time. The only one that's like really the same is the Panthers. The Panthers still want him.
Yeah.
They don't have a quarterback, and they tried that whole carousel this year. None of it worked.
They didn't like their Sam Darnold, who didn't work on the Jets, but they thought would work there.
They didn't like their Cam Newton, who was back, and then he wasn't no more because nobody cared past that.
Honestly, they should have just ran the Sam Darnold with Cam Newton doing the Taysom Hill role.
What else could Deshaun Watson could also go over to like the Giants now that they fired their head coach. They might not be so strong-armed on having Danny Dimes there anymore.
They have the picks to do it.
They do have the capita.
They could probably go out and get a Deshaun Watson, and then they might be kind of scary. They'd be terrifying, actually.
Deshaun Watson and Saquon Barkley. That kind of works. If Saquon Barkley wants to stay healthy for more than 10 whole minutes, then they might have a good team.
He probably would if they don't have to run it every play.
But honestly, I feel like the Panthers would be more scary with Deshaun Watson. Having... Who's their receivers? Do they have a good receiver there in Carolina? Deshaun Watson and Christian McCaffrey would be good together. Let's do my favorite free agent we're going to look out for this offseason is Antonio Brown. Where's AB going to go?
Who knows?
Who knows? I think it's going to be one of those teams. I don't think he's going to go to any of the current playoff teams.
I could see him, like OBJ leaving the Rams needing a receiver, and he's like, hey, I can catch a football.
I think that they got too much in the locker room already for some crazy guy to come in there.
Nah, well, what's his face? Von Miller and OBJ are leaving because they're on like 1-year deals.
That doesn't mean they're leaving. That just means they're on 1-year deals.
Yeah.
They could both.
If they win, then they're probably gonna come back. I don't think they're coming back if they lose.
And if they do, then they're a contender again.
If they do, bro, and then Antonio Brown might just go for like $1 million. He was like, I just want to compete on a championship level roster to fight for my guys.
I don't think so. One of the big.
He wants to kumbaya with his boys, Alex.
One of the big reasons Antonio Brown left was he wants to be number 1 receiver. He wants to be number 1 receiver. He wants to get that bag. He wants to play like he's in his prime again. He thinks he's in his prime.
Well,
still.
Okay, if he wants to play on a team like he's in his prime, go to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He also wants to play on a contender.
Well, then he can't have both.
No, yes, he's going to try.
He's not going to get both. He's going to go on a team that they're going to be like, we can win a Super Bowl with you, Antonio Brown. It's going to be like...
And that's why I think wherever Deshaun Watson signs, he'll just sign with him.
Yeah, you think they're going like a tag team duo pairs?
Yeah, I think he'll go to the Giants or Panthers, wherever Deshaun goes, and he'll be right there with him.
Wow.
Or he can go to maybe the Broncos. No.
He doesn't want to be there.
You know who needs receiver real bad and has a good quarterback in the contender team that didn't make playoffs this year?
Who?
Chargers. I can see Antonio Brown flying with the Chargers.
You know what? You're right. I know a team that needs a number 1 receiver that was in the playoffs last year that has a good O-line.
He's going to see the Browns.
I was going to say the Ravens.
Oh, see, look, he's just wanting it in my division now. That's the only thing.
But the Browns actually work better. Go to the Browns, OBJ. Not OBJ. You were already there and you left. You didn't like it. Go AB. One of the vowels or acronyms.
Yeah. Here's one of the big question this offseason is where the hell is Aaron Rodgers going to go?
Aaron Rodgers.
This is a big part of this. Is Aaron Rodgers has to be traded for. He can't just sign somewhere unless he retires for a year.
I could see him just staying with the Green Bay Packers.
I can't. Let's just not make that part of the conversation. Let's just say he leaves. Let's just say he leaves. Where does he go? Honestly, I think he pulls a Brett Favre and just retires for a year. I think we're gonna have a year without Aaron Rodgers for just one whole season.
1 year, no Aaron Rodgers, and he just goes and signs with a team.
With whatever team he wants to.
I could see a team trading for him. I could see like the Panthers doing it.
Maybe the Panthers.
I could see them going out, having enough stuff to go out and get Aaron Rodgers.
Could you imagine if the Lions did? They traded away Jared Goff and one of the picks the Rams gave him. 2 of the picks the Rams gave him.
The first and the second.
They just returned Matty Stat for Aaron Rodgers somehow using what they got for him.
No, the Green Bay Packers wouldn't let that happen.
They don't want 2 picks and a decent quarterback that's probably better than Jordan Love.
Nah, they.
You get, I mean, a hell of an offseason if you get Aaron Rodgers and Kayvon Thibodeau. I mean, hats off to you. Who else could have Aaron Rodgers? Well, the popular
Colts.
The Colts is actually an interesting idea. I'll give you that one. The Colts will probably want to get over Carson Wentz at this point. He blew them the big game to get into the playoffs. He had, 3 interceptions and 2 fumbles or something nonsense? Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but...
I told you, Carson Wentz, bad.
Hey, man, he was doing good, and then he just kind of fell apart at the end of the year. It happens.
Yeah, when he actually had to do stuff. During the year, he's leaning on Jonathan Taylor, and then he's like, I can throw it.
To be fair, Jonathan Taylor shit the bed just as much as he did that game. Just everybody on the Colts got fucked up by the Jags. That's what I'm saying.
The second they shut down Jonathan Taylor, it was over. Because Carson Wentz had to do something with his arm. And when he has to do something, he's going to go out there, be a cowboy. He's going to launch it. Leads to picks, turnovers.
Now here's the question. Do the Packers think that Jordan Love is better than Carson Wentz?
The Packers? Oh my god. I think if Aaron Rodgers leaves, you have to play Jordan Love for a season. I feel like you have to at least be like, we did this.
That's a good point.
They traded him. They started the whole Aaron Rodgers' his old thing.
Didn't they trade up for him?
They did. They traded up for Jordan Love.
No one was gonna take him. No one cared. They're just in their own world, I feel like. The Packers.
So they need to start him for a season. He trained under Aaron Rodgers for a year. They gotta run their Jordan Love season.
I honestly, in my heart, I don't think he's gonna go to the Broncos. People say it's a huge option. People do the whole Peyton Manning thing. I really don't think so.
I would hate it.
I can see like the idea of it being cool, and the whole him in a Broncos jersey looks disgusting. But I don't see it. I really don't.
I feel like it's gonna happen just because my division just needs another great quarterback. Needs Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers. You know, that's who doesn't want that as a division? Who doesn't want that fun?
6 games of the year is through with those 3 guys.
That fun gauntlet you get every year.
You could go undefeated and lose all the division games and not make the playoffs.
Lovely.
We got the other side of the Packers. We got Devontae Adams becoming a free agent.
He said he wanted to catch for Derek Carr.
He did say that. I mean, I get that that's a strong possibility, especially now they don't have to give Henry Ruggs a big contract anytime soon anymore.
And they need a nice number 1 receiver. They still have Darren Waller. They got Hunter Renfrow.
I feel like Hunter Renfrow wants to be the second guy, and he's like, I guess I'm the first guy because there's nobody here.
And then if you add Devontae Adams to that receiving core,
yeah, that's a pretty scary receiving core.
And then our defense, if it can do what it did this year, if we can get Devontae Adams, that's a scary team. Then you know what? Then maybe. No, never mind. I still don't want Aaron Rodgers to go to the Broncos. That's no good. No bueno. The Browns. Are they gonna move on from Baker Mayfield? Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna move on to be an actor? Who knows?
I think he said he's gonna stay. The whole requesting trade thing was false. He said he came out and said this is fake news.
Fake news? He doesn't want to leave.
No, he loves Cleveland. That's his place.
Cleveland's his home. Cleveland, he's gonna try to do it for them.
One quarterback question spot we could talk about is the Falcons and Matt Ryan. Do they keep Matt Ryan for another year?
I think they shouldn't have kept Matt Ryan this year. I think they should be in a rebuild right now. They played him. He didn't do bad, but where are they?
I mean, is the Falcons' concern really quarterback right now?
No, it's defense. But I think you should trade Matt Ryan. Maybe someone might give you a first-round pick for Matt Ryan. And then, you know what you do? You just build up on the defense a little bit. Get a good line. Your line's not even that bad. You have Kyle Pitts, and then you get a quarterback. You have a nice system for him to go into.
Man, Kyle Pitts is going to do so good in the future.
He did good this year.
He did do good this year, but he's going to do so good in the future.
Oh my God, if they get him like a quarterback with a cannon.
They get him one of the rookie quarterbacks of this draft class or last draft class even to pair up with him. I don't know.
Yeah,
he needs somebody young.
You think they can get sleeper Matt Howe or Sam Howe?
What is the Falcons pick, like 7th? 11th?
They're probably gonna get like Desmond Ridder if they're gonna get a quarterback, something like that. Maybe like because I feel like
maybe Malik Willis.
Maybe
they liked Michael Vick that one time.
Maybe Matt Corral if he's just sitting there because
it just
he's
depends.
The best quarterback in this draft class.
This draft class is Kenny Pickett. This draft class is really
Kenny Pickett's too old for me. 5 years at Pittsburgh.
That doesn't mean he's ready. Not everybody wants to have to build up a quarterback right away.
Yeah, he didn't have that many picks though in his 5 years. He's a killer. He has nice dots. He made a rule.
Came in my tea.
Yeah.
All right, who else we got coming out of free agency?
Who's gonna be a free agent this year?
Is James Robinson gonna stay with the Jags this year?
Well, they still have 2 years left on his contract.
Sounds like a perfect time to trade him.
Well, he's coming off an injury, so maybe next season if he has comes back good.
The problem with half these teams is that they don't have coaches. So, like, how are we supposed to know what the guy who's not there yet's gonna do? You know?
Hey, any of those teams, though, if you want to take a shot on a young, never done it before coach, give me a call. Will I do good? Yeah. Maybe. I'll try my best. I'll go out there and try real hard. If you fire me after a season, you know what? Happens.
Jags, don't sign Bill O'Brien. Don't do it.
Jags, no.
Please.
You know what? Actually do it. Then Trevor Lawrence will get traded to a good team. He's going to just blow up the house and leave.
Bill O'Brien made it to the playoffs and then blew up the house, too. It's not like he was doing bad. He made it to the playoffs, beat the Chiefs in a round, and then went on the next round and lost. He's like, all right, guess I got to...
It's done. You got to blow it up.
D-Hop, get the fuck out of here.
JJ, you're old. Get out of here. Go on free agency. I don't even care enough to trade you.
What a guy.
What a man, indeed.
I might be wrong on this, but I think Clowney of the Browns is going to be a free agent.
Clowney?
Yeah.
Didn't he just sign there?
Did he just? I don't think he just signed there.
No, I'm thinking of Bud Dupree.
Bud Dupree's on the Titans.
Yeah, but I was like, he just signed a contract. No, Bud Dupree just signed this year. Yeah. Is he?
He might be. We'll come back to that. Who the fuck is going to be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers next year?
I know exactly who the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback this year. Hey, Mike Tomlin, if you're watching this, there is a sleeper quarterback in this draft class. You're not going to get the chance to get him in the second round.
No, you might.
No. If he falls the second round, honestly, I feel like the Lions might take him.
This is my thing. I really like Sam Howell in this draft class. I've watched a lot of film of him.
I also really like Sam Howell in this draft class.
I watched a lot of film of a lot of other quarterbacks, and he just seemed like the best one to me, honestly.
With less stuff, he honestly does more.
And like, I think towards the beginning of this draft class upcoming, he was like one of the 3 that was shown a lot. But after a while, like after Kenny Pickett rose up and what's his name dropped the hell out of there.
And that's fine. Sometimes people fall. But that doesn't mean they're bad.
I really think, because I don't know what the Steelers are going to do the first round. I think it's either going to be a receiver or a linebacker. But the second round, if you want to go and steal your quarterback, if Sam Howell falls you guys somehow.
No, honestly, I think
we can't reach 2 years in a row for talent. We can't.
I think you should just do it. First round pick. It's going to be late. If he's there, grab him. Because you'll have your quarterback of the future. You can even put him in a nice quarterback room with Mason Rudolph, Dwayne Haskins. I feel like he can beat the both of them.
Listen, this is the thing. I think Dwayne Haskins is going to get a fair shot to start in Pittsburgh. He's gonna get at least a regular season game, if not all of preseason.
Mason Rudolph's gonna get the best shot. He's their guy.
I don't know if Mason Rudolph is coming back. He might be. I think his contract's up. I might be wrong on that. Let me time out and check that. Yeah, he's on a 1-year deal.
He's on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, so Mason. Honestly, Mike Tomlin. If you see this, don't re-sign Mason Rudolph, for the love of God, please.
Nah, get him back.
I hate him.
He took a helmet for the Steelers.
He played the whole season already, and we didn't make the playoffs that year. I'm done with him.
You're done with him? You don't believe in him? What if he just needed another year in the Big Ben? He needed to cook a little more. He wasn't done.
No, it's over. We drafted him a couple years ago. It's over.
How old is Mason Rudolph? He can beat the Chiefs.
He was drafted in 2014.
Never mind. He's old. Get rid of him. He's bad.
He's only 26, but he was drafted in 2014, and he hasn't blossomed in anything. It's been fucking 7-8 years.
Like, if you got all that time, you gotta learn. Like, sometimes if you're not a good quarterback in the NFL, you're not gonna be a good quarterback in the NFL.
I really believe in Dwayne Haskins in the future. If somehow we don't get a big, because Tomlin has said he wants a veteran. He said those words.
Well, then there's one veteran I could definitely see them having the capital to get and the perfect means to get.
I do not want Jimmy Garoppolo, though.
Jimmy Garoppolo, the handsomest man in football. Why don't you want him? Why don't you want to bring all that handsome to Pittsburgh? He'll light a fire under the Yinzers.
Look, this is what happened. This is what happened during the Patriots dynasty. Is the Patriots dynasty created these fake Patriots that came out. It started with the head coaches. We had that guy in the Lions that fucked up with the guy with the beard, the fat guy in the Lions with the beard. Don't know his name no more. He was just a pretend Bill Belichick. Bill O'Brien was a pretend Bill Belichick. And then we had what's it called? We had like 3 quarterbacks kind of just be Tom Brady, and it didn't work. You can't. That system is made very fragilely, but very strong at its core, just because of who runs it. And I don't want Jimmy Garoppolo to come be fake Tom Brady for us. I don't care. I don't want it. It's not what I want.
Yeah.
I'm done with. Listen, I had dealt with Big Ben's checkdowns for the last 2 to 3 years just because I love him and he's old, and that's what he does now. I don't want any more checkdowns. I'm over it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Well, what other veterans are out there? I don't think you're getting Aaron Rodgers. I don't think you have the capital.
There's a good chance we do.
What do you have to trade for Aaron Rodgers?
To trade for Aaron Rodgers, we probably can give him like 2 receivers and 2 picks.
2 receivers, 2 picks.
Maybe a defensive piece that they might like. Maybe we can give him Alex Highsmith. I like Alex Highsmith a lot, but he's a really good young talent.
Yeah.
Hey man, if I would give up Alex Highsmith for Aaron Rodgers, sorry. Like, I don't know what you want. Maybe they want I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't.
They want that. They even said they want that prime grade stuff for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
That's the reason he wasn't traded a couple seasons, or like last season.
Yeah, there was a lot of reasons he wasn't traded last season.
No one hit him with that. They said if someone hit him with that big deal, that like
if that's
king's ransom, they want that. All that cheddar cheese.
I still think Aaron Rodgers is gonna retire this offseason.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really weird having no Aaron Rodgers for a whole year.
What if he goes somewhere very unexpected? What if he goes to the Saints?
It's probably gonna be somewhere unexpected. Ugh.
What if he goes to the Browns out of nowhere?
Honestly, I think he wants to just go own another division.
What if he's like, the AFC North is ripe for the taking. I live in the cold.
It is not ripe for the taking, but okay. The AFC North has been wide open for years, and it'll probably stay wide open for a couple more.
What if he thinks he could take it? What if he thinks he could be the king of the North?
Yeah, he wants to go fight Joe Burrow every year. Who is he going to replace?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's not getting replaced. Sorry.
I feel like the Browns would totally trade Baker Mayfield and a bunch of things for Aaron Rodgers.
Why would they get a quarterback? Why would they receive a quarterback if they have Jordan Love? They're gonna sound like a veteran to like a minimum. They're probably gonna pick up like Nick Foles just down in the back of his kids.
Yeah, they want to have a nice. They want 3 quarterbacks. They want it just in case.
They want a nice quarterback battle. I think they still got Blake Bortles up there.
Blake Bortles, he's not the guy. I'm sorry. Blake Bortles, if you're watching this, honestly, go be like a fullback. I feel like you would be much better as a fullback. He's probably a fullback with nice hands.
We can't talk about where Jimmy Garoppolo will go. I think his contract's up, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they're trading him.
They're trading him?
Yeah.
We're not going to trade for Jimmy G. You're tripping.
You're not going to trade for Jimmy G. Why not?
We'll barely sign Jimmy G. We're not going to trade for Jimmy G.
How do you know? What if Mike Tomlin believes in Jimmy G? Yeah? That's
not the kind of time. That's not what Mike Tomlin likes in a quarterback. I'm telling you that. I'm sorry.
What does Mike Tomlin like in a quarterback?
He likes somebody who can train to think. Listen, when you get somebody who's been under Bill Belichick, they will think that way. That's just what it's going to be. It doesn't matter if it's in the coaching staff. It doesn't matter if it's a player. It doesn't matter. They have this bug in them.
A bug.
And that bug is anti-Tomlin. I'm telling you that right now.
It's anti-Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin and Bill Belichick play very, very different football.
Aren't they both like the standard is the standard type guys?
No, I mean it's a different kind of stuff. Like Bill Belichick will have lost.
Patriots way.
They do the Patriots way, and it's a lot of hate.
Patriots way.
Mike Tomlin earns the respect of his locker room. Bill Belichick forces it through his winning.
So
there's a difference. And Bill Belichick's an asshole.
Yeah.
Dude, he just is through and through.
But
he wins, so he gets away with it.
I guess one way gets more wins.
Yeah.
Rough. Too much peace and love in the Steelers locker room.
There is a nice question mark of where Jimmy G will go, though.
It's okay. He's gonna train Sam Howell.
Jimmy G to the Broncos. That's how I see it going down.
Honestly, I'm fine with that.
That's how I think it's going to be for at least 2 years. You know the Broncos love them tall white quarterbacks that do them checkdowns. Mwah, their favorite.
Jimmy G's Greek.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's a white boy in my eyes.
What?
He looks white. I don't know what you want from me.
Jimmy G, I'm sorry, he's offending you.
That's okay.
Your, I don't know, handsomeness.
Do we have another free agent we want to talk about?
You want to talk about the greatest free agent of all time. His name? I don't know any more free agents. I couldn't think of any. I was going to think of one if I talked for long enough. But, yeah.
Chris Godwin probably resigns.
To the Bucks?
Yeah, center right now. Chris Godwin probably resigns.
Yeah, you think so?
You don't?
I can see him leaving.
Ooh, actually, there's a good one. Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson is not going to be a Bear next year.
He's not going to be a Bear next year. Why would he be a Bear next year? He doesn't get along with Justin Fields.
Where should he go?
Oof. You know what? Come to Pittsburgh, Allen Robinson.
Yeah,
I like Allen Robinson a whole lot, to be frank with you. I think he's a great receiver. I could see... No, he came from Jacksonville, huh? What a guy.
Wow. Rough. He went from the Jaguars to the Bears.
Sorry. Maybe he goes to the... Maybe he goes to the Vikings and teams up with Justin Jefferson.
You know what? Maybe what's his face stays. Maybe Aaron Rodgers is like, you know what? I'll run it back one more year in Green Bay, and they get Allen Robinson to team up with Devontae Adams.
Well, Devontae Adams isn't running it back another year. That's for damn sure.
He would run it back. I think if Aaron Rodgers stayed, he would reset, or they could just franchise tag him.
You know what? This team's gonna sign Allen Robinson right here. The Vikings, like I just said. Look, see, it was fate. What do you want from me?
The Vikings are gonna sign Allen Robinson. They have.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't think they're going to keep their quarterback. Why would they re-sign Allen Robinson? Why would they sign Allen Robinson?
I do think Kirk Cousins is not going to be the quarterback of the Vikings next year.
What if Kirk Cousins is your quarterback?
Kirk Cousins is efficient enough for our defense to work.
And then maybe Najee will have a good second season.
Our line, listen, I'm telling you this right now, the Steelers' line is going to be like much better next year.
Yeah.
Like last year was us being old. This year's us being young. So next year, all us having it figured out.
Yeah, that's
how it works, man. I don't know what you want. I've watched the Steelers for a long time. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We have a season of them being as old as they can be, and then they got new guys come in and figure it out, and then they figure it out. It takes them a year, then they figure it out, and we're still in the playoffs. All right, we got. Ooh, there's another one. Chandler Jones is a free agent we got coming up here. Oof. That's a good one. Now let's have
Chandler Jones. You've seen what our defense can do this year. Come be a Raider.
Yeah, you want Chandler Jones?
Come rush off the edge and be terrifying.
Who would he... I think he does the same position as... Unique Ngakoue, does he not?
No, those are like set defensive ends. He's an outside linebacker.
Oh.
Like, you can put him on the line if you really wanted to. But, like, that's only in, like, probably, like, big passing downs, and you just move, like, Max Crosby and Unique Ngakoue in. Then you have your two, like, faster guys on the edge. Because then you want the fastest guys possible in, like, a 3rd and, like, 17 to get after the quarterback.
You know what? Chandler Jones to the Lions.
No, Chandler Jones, don't go to the Lions. Come be a Raider.
Go to the Lions. Go with Kayvon Thibodeau. Go with whatever corner piece safety they pick up in the first round as well. And go start a dynasty.
Is he going to pick up a safety in the first round?
I hope they go. I mean, after Kayvon, like 23, 24, whatever their second pick is.
I don't think.
I would hope they go secondary.
No, it's whenever it's the Rams pick. So
well,
the Rams
I would hope they go secondary. That's what I want them to do. I don't think they should care about their offense right now. I think they should focus on their defense, and maybe if they get a chance to, sign a free agent receiver. Not a big one like what you said. Just.
No, you guys get Allen Robinson.
No, you guys get AB.
No, get AB and Allen Robinson.
That sounds like a lot of money. How much money do you got there in there?
Oh yeah, the Lions have a bunch of cap.
I think you're right.
The Lions do. They're one of the teams with a bunch of dead cap.
Do what the Patriots did that last offseason and just sign everybody.
Yeah, you guys, build up a team out of nowhere, draft people, and then just be scary. Win the Super Bowl next year.
You know what, Lions? Everybody wants you to be good.
Just out of nowhere, do like a Madden rebuild in real life, and no one would be mad at you.
Everybody believes in MCDC. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Everybody wants Dan Campbell to do good down there.
Dan Campbell.
Even Barry Sanders is like, man, I wish I could be on that Lions team.
Go bite off some man's kneecaps, Dan Campbell. I believe in you.
Who else we got? We got Stephon Gilmore.
I don't know. How old is Stephon Gilmore?
I don't know. Nor do I really care.
He feels like he's just going to go somewhere and he's going to be kind of like an old, aging veteran corner. He's going to be good, but he's not going to be good on those deep routes. You're going to need like a young safety above him, but like throw him in some zone and he'll be great.
Oh no, Lions, sign AB and sign Mike Williams. There you go. Mike Williams is going to be a free agent.
Oh God, AB and Mike Williams would go crazy.
They would go crazy. How would the Lions do so good?
AB would run those inside slot routes. Mike Williams, he'd run deep.
And you can keep Jared Goff at that point. If your receivers are that good, who cares?
And honestly, with TJ Hawkinson, the line they have,
Swift.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lions, go be good this offseason, please. I'm begging you.
Go get Kayvon Thibodeau with your first pick. Go get Jordan Battle. I believe in Jordan Battle. I think Jordan Battle got what it takes to be a good safety in the NFL. I feel like he'll bite off a guy's kneecaps, and that's what you want, Dan Campbell.
And I was right. Clowney is going to be free agent. So
Clowney also go to the Lions.
I think Clowney can go to the Cardinals and replace Chandler Jones.
Nah, have Clowney go to the Lions, and then he can teach
We can't have everybody go to the Lions.
They have the dead cap. They can't have everybody.
Well, let's hope. We got OBJ, but I think he's just going to resign. Tyrann Mathieu. I think he'll probably resign. Well, he kind of hates being back there sometimes, huh? He kind of hates that Chiefs. He hates that Chiefs secondary sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he is that secondary by himself.
No, don't forget about Ladarius Sneed.
Dude, he shits the bed sometimes, though.
Yeah, but because you can't just have two people do a 4-man job.
I mean, what was the meme this year where he just had his arms open? He was like, "Am I alone? Am I just by myself?" Just over and over and over again.
He'd be like that sometimes.
Then we have Gronk and AB, but like I feel like Gronk will just resign. We were talking about AB. Casey Hayward of the Raiders is going to be a free agent this offseason.
I think he'll resign.
Darius Williams?
Is he a safety?
I don't know. Screw him. Jameis Winston.
I told you. I think they're just gonna let him walk, and they're gonna get Russ.
Right, but where is he gonna go then?
Jameis Winston.
He'll probably go be a backup somewhere.
He's gonna go start for a team who can't get a quarterback. Like, who can't get a big name quarterback who doesn't believe in their quarterback situation. He's gonna go. I feel like Carolina strikes out with getting like Deshaun Watson, any kind of like Jimmy Garoppolo's. Jameis Winston's gonna go there.
He can't be 3 teams in that division. He can't be the Saints, Buccaneers, and Panthers. That's all the same division.
He's doing it to him. He's gonna go out there and they're like, they need a quarterback. He might go to like the Colts if they move on from Carson Wentz, and they're like, we believe in Jameis Winston.
Here's a good one.
He could go to the Broncos. He could go to the.
I can see that.
Oh, did I already say the Colts?
No. He could totally go to the Colts, though.
Honestly, he might be good on the Colts.
He might be the same as Carson Wentz in the Colts, honestly. Well, I don't know. He has better scrambling ability than Carson Wentz.
And, like, the line's better, so I feel like he's going to get more time. He can buy more time on his legs.
And his accuracy was kind of crazy this year at the beginning, huh? He was throwing dots.
And Michael Pittman Jr. is a nice big target.
But then they're probably not going to have T.Y. Hilton this next year.
Draft a receiver. Draft, like, a John Minchie, Chris Olave if you can get him.